Good evening. This is All India Radio, and I am Nishit Kumar with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi calls for creating awareness about proper disposal of electronic e-waste to save environment. In his Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio, the Prime Minister says people working for public good in tribal and Naxal-hit areas being honoured with Padma Awards. Beating retreat ceremony marking culmination of Republic Day celebrations held at historic Vijay Chowk in Delhi this evening. Odisha Health Minister Navkishore Das passes away hours after being shot at during a function in Jharsuguda district. British Prime Minister sacks Conservative Party Chairman Nadeem Zahawi from the government over his tax affairs. And in sports, India women lift the inaugural Under-19 T20 trophy, beat England by 7 wickets in final, and Novak Djokovic wins his 10th Australian Open title, equaling Rafael Nadal's record 22 Grand Slam. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has stressed on the need to dispose of e-waste properly as it can harm the environment. Addressing the nation through the 97th episode of his Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio, Mr. Modi observed that today's latest devices are the future's e-waste. Mr. Modi pointed out that e-waste can become a great force in the circular economy of recycling and reusing.
अलग अलग प्रोसेस के जरिए ई वेस्ट से करीब 17 प्रकार के प्रेशियस मेटल्स निकाले जा सकते हैं। इसमें गोल्ड, सिल्वर, कॉपर और निकल शामिल है। इसलिए ई वेस्ट का सदुपयोग करना कचरे को कंचन बनाने से कम नहीं है। आज करीब 500 ई वेस्ट रिसाइकलर्स इस क्षेत्र से जुड़े हैं और बहुत सारे नए उद्यमियों को भी इससे जोड़ा जा रहा है। इस सेक्टर ने हजारों लोगों को सीधे तौर पर रोजगार भी दिया है। ई वेस्ट के निपटारे से सुरक्षित उपयोगी तरीकों के बारे में लोगों को जागरूक करते रहना होगा।
Speaking about this year's Padma Awards, Mr. Modi noted that there has been a good representation of the tribal community and people associated with tribal life. He said people who show the right path to misguided youth in Naxal-hit areas have also been honored with Padma Awards.
जनजातीय समुदाय से जुड़ी चीजों के संरक्षण और उन पर रिसर्च के प्रयास भी होते हैं। जनजातीय भाषाओं पर काम करने वाले कई महानुभावों को पद्म पुरस्कार मिले हैं। यह हम सभी के लिए गर्व की बात है। इस वर्ष पद्म पुरस्कारों की गूंज उन इलाकों में भी सुनाई दे रही है जो नक्सल प्रभावित हुआ करते थे। अपने प्रयासों से नक्सल प्रभावित क्षेत्रों में गुमराह युवकों को सही राह दिखाने वालों को पद्म पुरस्कारों से सम्मानित किया गया है। कांकेर में लकड़ी पर नक्काशी करने वाले अजय कुमार मंडावी और गढ़चिरौली के झाड़ीपट्टी रंगभूमि से जुड़े परशुराम कोमाजी खुणे को भी ये सम्मान मिला है।
The Prime Minister expressed happiness that people are adopting millets on a large scale and are making them part of their diet. He said this has a huge and visible impact on small farmers cultivating millets. The Prime Minister said that farmer producer organizations and entrepreneurs have started efforts to market millets and make them available to people. The Prime Minister also expressed happiness that nutritious and tasty dishes made from millet are being served wherever G20 summit events are being held in the country. Mr. Modi said that Indian missions around the world are also making a lot of efforts to increase their popularity. Beating retreat ceremony marking the culmination of 4-day-long Republic Day celebrations was held at the historic Vijay Chowk in New Delhi this evening. President Draupadi Murmu, Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Defence Minister Rajnath Singh were among those who witnessed this ceremony. 29 captivating and food-tapping Indian tunes based on classical ragas were played during the ceremony. We have more from our correspondent.
The ceremony began with the masked band's Agniveer tune, which was followed by the enthralling tunes like Almora, Kedarnath, Sangam Dur, Queen of Satpura, Bhagirathi and Konkan Sundari by Pipes and Drums Band. The Indian Air Force Band played Aparaje Arjun, Charkha, Vayu Shakti and Swadeshi. The band of Indian Navy played the fascinating tune Ekla Chalo Re, Hum Taiyar Hai and Jai Bharati. The Indian Indian Army's band played the tune Shankhnad, Sher Jawan, Bhopal, Agrani Bharat, Young India, Kadam Kadam Badhaye Ja, and Ae Mere Watan Ke Logo. The event came to a close with the ever-popular tune of Sare Jahan Se Acha. With Anand Kumar, Suparna Saikia, AIR News, Delhi.
In Jammu and Kashmir, beating retreat ceremony was held at Maulana Azad Stadium in Jammu today. Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha graced the ceremony, during which marching bands of armed forces played inspiring patriotic tunes on brass bands and pipe drums. The ceremony concluded with the popular Jahan Dal Dal Pe Sone Ki Chidiya, with simultaneous display of spectacular fireworks. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
Budget 2023. What makes the headlines? What matters most for the people, markets, sectors, industry and the nation? Join All India Radio News for a special live day-long program on Union Budget for an in-depth analysis by experts, special budget bulletins, people's reaction on the budget and exclusive interviews. Tune into the FM Gold channel 100.1 MHz of All India Radio and other frequencies from 10:10 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Wednesday, that's 1st of February. It will also be available on our app News on AIR and our YouTube channel News on AIR Official.
Welcome back. Odisha Health Minister Kishore Das, who was shot in the chest by a policeman today, has succumbed to his injuries while undergoing treatment at a private hospital in Bhubaneswar. According to reports, the culprit, an ASI, shot Mr. Das while on duty during a program at Brajraj Nagar in Jharsuguda district around noon. The culprit, who was nabbed soon after, shot at the minister at point blank while he was alighting from his vehicle to attend the program. Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik has ordered a crime branch inquiry into the incident. Mr. Patnaik, Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan and many other leaders have condemned the attack. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has expressed grief over the unfortunate demise of the Odisha Health Minister. He expressed his condolences to the family of Kishore Das in this tragic hour. The government has convened an all-party meeting tomorrow ahead of the budget session of Parliament beginning on Tuesday. The meeting will be held at 12 noon at Parliament House Complex. Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi, union ministers and floor leaders of political parties representing both the House of Parliament will attend it. At the meeting, the government will seek cooperation from all political parties to ensure smooth functioning of both the Houses of Parliament during the session. The budget session of Parliament will commence from the 31st of this month. The session will start with the address by President Draupadi Murmu to the joint sitting of both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha in the Central Hall at 11 a.m. The economic survey will also be tabled in both the houses on the first day of the session. The Union Budget 2023-24 will be presented on the 1st of February. President Draupadi Murmu today graced the opening of the gardens of Rashtrapati Bhavan Udyan Utsav. The gardens will open for the general public on the 31st of January and will remain open till the 26th of March except on Mondays, which are maintenance days. Among several other attractions, the visitors will be able to see specially cultivated tulips of 12 unique varieties which are expected to bloom in phases. This time, the gardens will be open for about 2 months. The Met Department has forecast rain and snowfall in Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand today and tomorrow. In Himachal Pradesh, heavy rain and snowfall are likely at isolated places over high and mid-hills, while thunderstorm, lightning and hail are likely to occur at isolated places. In Uttarakhand, under the influence of a western disturbance, light to moderate rain and snowfall may occur at many places in the Garhwal and Kumaon divisions. The national capital received light to moderate rainfall today, due to which cold condition has intensified. AIR News spoke to senior scientist at the India Meteorological Department, R.K. Janamani.
Because of the overcast sky and intermittent rain, there has been drastic fall of the temperature today. There are chances in the night also one spell of a very light rain, and tomorrow morning it may drizzle, but from tomorrow afternoon there will be no rain over Delhi. WD is affecting this region and almost all the plains of North India. Similar weather covering Rajasthan, Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh and also part of West UP. Now for the hills we have orange color warning, heavy rain and snow for today and tomorrow.
British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak today dismissed chairman of his Conservative Party, Nadeem Zahawi, from the government after a probe into Zahawi's tax affairs found serious breach of ministerial code. The UK government released the inquiry report by Mr. Sunak's ethics advisor, Laurie Magnus. The Prime Minister had ordered investigation into the former Chancellor's tax affairs amid demands from opposition to remove him. Mr. Zahawi was facing allegations of settling a multi-million-dollar unpaid tax bill when he was in charge of the country's treasury in Boris Johnson government. In Pakistan, at least 44 people were killed in a bus accident in Balochistan province today. According to media reports, the vehicle fell into a ravine and caught fire in Las Bela district. It was carrying around 50 passengers from Quetta to Karachi. Police said 44 bodies were recovered from the wreckage and 3 persons, including a child and a woman, have been rescued. The police said the vehicle was running at a high speed, due to which it crashed into a pillar of a bridge while taking a U-turn. As a result, the bus fell into a ravine and caught fire. India lifted the inaugural Under-19 Women's T20 trophy, beating England by 7 wickets in the final at the Senwes Park in Potchefstroom today. India chased down a modest target of 69 runs in 14 overs. Earlier, India won the toss and elected to bowl. Titus Sadhu, Archana Devi and Parshavi Chopra grabbed 2 wickets each, while Mannat Kashyap, Shafali Verma and Suman Yadav picked 1 each to dismiss England for a low total of 68. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has congratulated the Indian women's cricket team on the win. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said they have played excellent cricket and their success will inspire several upcoming cricketers. In tennis, Novak Djokovic has won his 10th Australian Open title. He beats Stefanos Tsitsipas 6-3, 7-6, 7-6 to claim the title. Djokovic equaled Rafael Nadal's record of 22 Grand Slam. The Serb is now placed number 1 in the world rankings. In FIH Hockey World Cup, Belgium beat Germany by 5-4 in a penalty shootout in the Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneswar and lifted the coveted trophy. Both the teams leveled with 3-3 till the end of the game, leading to a penalty shootout to decide the fate of the match. In cricket, India were 18 for 1 in 4.1 overs in the second T20 of the 3-match series being played in Lucknow when reports last came in. Batting first, New Zealand set the target of 100 for India. In the first T20 of the 3-match series, New Zealand had defeated India by 21 runs in Ranchi. Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports has launched a special mobile application for the Khelo India Youth Games 2022. Through this app, athletes, coaches, support staff and officials from all states participating in the games can get all the information about the games. Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports in a statement said that this is the first time that a dedicated app has been launched for the Khelo India Youth Games. For sports fans, the app gives access to match schedules, medals tally, addresses of venues, and a photo gallery. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi calls for creating awareness about proper disposal of electronic waste to save environment. In his Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio, Prime Minister says people working for public good in tribal and Naxal-hit areas being honoured with Padma Awards. Beating retreat ceremony marking culmination of Republic Day celebrations held at the historic Vijay Chowk in Delhi this evening. Odisha Health Minister Navakishore Das passes away hours after being shot at during a function in Jharsuguda district. British Prime Minister sacks Conservative Party Chairman Nadeem Zahawi from the government over his tax affairs. India women win the inaugural Under-19 T20 trophy, beat England by 7 wickets in final. Belgium lift the FIH World Cup hockey, beating Germany in a penalty shootout, and Novak Djokovic wins his 10th Australian Open title, equaling Rafael Nadal's record 22 Grand Slam. And that's all in the news at 9. Good night.